Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh YouTube. Ali here, recording a video in response to the video Atheist Praise to God by KT45. Hey KT45, Ali here. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on the step to finding God. Basically, I would say that you have the advantage that most people don't have, which is that you're starting from quote unquote a clean slate, so to speak, type of thing. So that's great, you know. And you're right with the assumption that God is the only person that can lead you to God. So that's a step in the right direction, I would say, you know. Before I get more into this video, I want to let you know something, and just bear with me here, that the purpose of this video is not to convert you, okay? It's basically to give you a little bit of advice because I know in your previous video, in the video that I listened to, you know, you got a lot of advice from Christians as to what to do, etc., to find God, and you said that you didn't get any information from Muslims. So basically, my goal is to give you some information, give you a little bit of information that you can use in your quest for God, in hopes that, of course, that you would come to Islam, but more importantly, that you protect yourself from getting caught into something that is untrue. Okay. In the Quran, it says that God misleads whom He will and guides whom He will. So, of course, you know, again, you are in the right step. That you know, God is the only one that can lead you to God. Okay. So, with that said, in your prayer, you basically said that you basically prayed to you know, the God of Christians and the God of Muslims, asking for a miracle to convince you who is the true God. And I would caution you in the fact that what can appear as a miracle can actually, in fact, be an illusion. And why do I say that? Well, I grew up in an island in the Caribbean where you know, voodoo and all these type of things are common practice, you know. And I've seen Christian people heal, I've seen Hindu people heal, I've seen Muslim people heal, I've seen, I'm not even sure what religion they were, heal people. And the point is this thing that, you know, if I was looking for a miracle, there I would be changing religion every day, because, you know, it's basically kind of common practice. You know, you have someone that can't walk, you go to this guy, and, you know, he's a Hindu guy, but he does what he does, and all of a sudden you can walk, you know, type of thing. You know, same problem, you go to a Christian guy, he can do the same thing for you. And my point is this thing, that, you know, to the average person, that's a miracle right there. But to a person that understands what's going on, it's an illusion, because, you know, the person is there that is quote unquote healing is not really healing that person without the help of God, but it's their way to mislead you, you know. So with that, I just wanted to get into something that Islam teaches about the Antichrist, because he will be a master of illusion. When he comes on earth, basically, he'll show you all the signs and wonders of Jesus. You know, in Islam, he's a prophet, and at the end of his name, we say alayhi salam, which means, you know, peace be upon him. You know, he basically show you all the signs and wonders of Jesus, and basically, you know, the very elect people, I mean, the very pious Muslims will be converted, just basically looking at this guy, seeing all the miracles that he does, and, you know, and it's very scary to know that that's something that can happen, you know. So if a person like me or you, that our faith is not that strong, imagine what would happen to us. Okay, but the Quran does give us some caution to look out for. This person, when he comes, he'll basically he will only be able to see out of one eye, so he won't have depth perception. So that's something that if you find someone that claims to be Jesus and they don't have depth perception, run away. Okay, my only point of advice there. For that, because again, you know, it is something that the Quran teaches, you know, that this person, I mean, he'll come, he'll show you, you know, you say you want to see your great-great-grandfather, you know, all of a sudden your great-great-grandfather will appear and he'll be speaking with you live and direct, and you'll be like, oh man, this is a miracle from God, you know. But in fact, it's an illusion that this Antichrist would be showing you to convince you that he is in fact Jesus, you know, the quote-unquote Son of God. Okay, so that's my only point of advice from a Muslim point of view, in looking for miracles. Be very careful about that, because A miracle, again, can be an illusion there to trick you. Okay. Um, and I know that you wanted to know, how do you find God? In Islam, you know, my suggestion to you is to read the Quran. All the answers to the questions that you're looking for, you'll find them in the Quran. And I'm not telling you to read the Quran cover to cover. I mean, I know Muslims that haven't even done it. I'll be honest with you, I haven't done a great job of reading the Quran cover to cover either. But I'll tell you this: if you're looking for, a specific topic, open the Quran. Most Quran, English translation Quran. I don't know what's your native language, but what language you speak commonly. I'm assuming it's English because your video is in English. But if you speak some other language, then you find a Quran in that language. But open the Quran and search for the topics that you're looking for. You want to find out about, the nature of God, etc., etc. You can find that out in the Quran. So open the Quran, go in there, and you'll basically get the information that you want to get, which will in turn lead you into the direction of whether Islam is for you or not. Of course, my hope, my wish, my prayer is that you accept Islam, but at the same time, it is a decision that you have to make, and you're responsible for. My responsibility ends in this video, in that giving you the advice of telling you where to look for the truth in Islam. A lot of people, they think that, what they hear in the media or what they hear in videos that are anti-Islam is what Islam teaches. But if you go into the Quran yourself, you'll find what Islam truly teaches. And of course, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask me. And I will do my best to answer your questions for you. Video is great. I appreciate those because it's easier to listen to while I'm at work, and make little notes here and there, and then when I get the time to record the video and respond to you. But if you can't, then you want to send me an email, fine, no problem. All right. So hopefully that answers your question on how do you find out if Islam is the truth for you. Again, whatever that I can do to help you, please feel free to contact me. All right. So with that, I end this video. To the rest of my viewers, thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.